What's up everyone, Tony here for part 51 of my first-person HUDless Red Dead Redemption 2 walkthrough, and today we begin Chapter 5 all alone on the mysterious island of Guarma. So if the last mission was shooting dudes the mission, or all my friends are dead the mission, this is hold forward the mission. Welcome to the new world. Indeed, I am just holding forward. For all of you here for the walkthrough of Red Dead Redemption 2, to beat this part, you need to hold forward on your controller. Very cinematic, though. And this just goes on forever. Like, this is crazy. I was definitely, like, laughing when I first got here. I'm like, are you serious? Like... And now if I let go of the analog stick, he does kind of stop, see? So I technically am playing. Technically. It's just very cinematic. Cinematic camera angles, cinematic everything. But all we can do here is hold forward and walk very slowly. Arthur's been through some stuff. We don't know where we are. I couldn't quite tell if this was like a part of the map, because there's even this filter on top of everything where everything looks like blown out, right? So I'm like, is this just a part of the map like I'm not recognizing? Because nothing like is super indicative of anything that's like brand new quite yet. But give it a couple more seconds. Hey. Is that an iguana? These cinematic angles are too much. Just keep walking. And eventually, Arthur passes out from exhaustion. Nice eyes. And there it is. There's the money shot. This is not New Hanover. This is not New Austin. Welcome to Guarma. Ooh. Now, interestingly, they're not letting me go into first person. So I guess they thought it might be a little too hard to navigate this in first person, I guess. Didn't want to... It would probably work against the cinematic feel they're going for, I think. So they really wanted you to get the intended experience here.
Arthur, it is a miracle. It is a goddamn miracle. Here, have something to drink.
Arthur lived.
Somebody give him a goddamn drink. Oh, son. Son, take it easy. Oh, we got you. We got you.
Come on. It's going to take a little more than that to take out the great Arthur Morgan.
So,
Man,
the hell are we?
it is so detailed how, like, their skin's all, like, burned and stuff.
Javier asked the local. It's a old sugar plantation.
Like, Dutch looks disgusting.
East of Cuba.
Arthur is just burned all over his face.
Australia or Tahiti? It's on the way, I guess. So,
Ah,
what next?
it's not a deserted island.
Well, next I guess we're gonna get shot.
Encadenen a estos hombres.
Gentlemen, this is quite a welcome.
Who are you?
Senor, por favor.
Por favor.
No one.
What's your name?
Aiden O'Malley.
Is that so?
Hayden
What are
O'Malley.
you doing?
I'm
Mr.
digging all the fake
O'Malley?
names.
Surviving.
Was it Arthur Callahan a couple missions ago?
In the storm.
Arthur Callahan.
No, I'm in the habit of looking like this. Is all of this really necessary?
We got enough troubles around here right now, Mr. O'Malley, without taking a chance on a bunch of vagabonds. Behave yourselves and no harm will befall you. Vamos! Vamos! Vámonos! Muévanse!
Oh, okay. So here we are. We're back in first person. It's the chain gang.
You got a long walk ahead of you.
And yeah, basically we just hold forward. And it's basically a glorified cutscene. The majority of this mission.
Levi, Simon, senior overseer for Alberto Fusar.
So Alberto Fusar was one of the guys at Bronte's party
Northern Caribbean.
a couple of missions ago.
Of course, where there's money to be made, there's trouble.
What sort of trouble?
No, the usual.
And this is pretty much when I realized, holy crap,
Telling them to take it.
this is Red Dead Redemption 2's North Yankton.
Thieves and pirates.
So for those who haven't played GTA 5, if you're one of the 4 people on Earth who haven't played that game,
As upsetting as it'll be for
there's a
them.
part outside of Los Santos that you visit for one mission. There's the beginning of the game, and then there's another mission a good chunk of the way through the story. You return back to this other city outside of the main map, right? And it's surprisingly detailed, you know, considering it's an open world game, and like obviously so much of the blood, sweat, and tears of the dev team is going into making that world as detailed and like perfect as possible, right? And that much is clear in Red Dead Redemption 2, that world and that map is just filled with stuff to do, and it's so meticulously designed.
Welcome to Guarma, gentlemen.
But this is Rockstar, right? They go above and beyond. And to really impress everybody,
Aiden, I don't know. What do you
they will go out and just design a whole separate map of another part of the world just for one mission. And in the case of Red Dead here, it's a whole chapter. But this is just so cool.
For what it's worth, I think I would have preferred Tahiti.
I love these guys' outfits. There it is. There's the money shot. So I'm pretty sure Guarma is like a fictional island near Cuba. It's not Cuban. It's near Cuba.
Who are these people?
Who knows?
Well, they got them chained and lashed, but they don't look too dangerous. Excuse me, sir. Who are our new friends here?
And it's just
What crime?
super fascinating.
Insurrection. That's quite a
Unfortunately with Guarma, as most of you probably know if you're watching this, once the Guarma section of the story ends, you can't go back. You can't just go visit this horrible island. There was a way before to glitch back into Guarma. So, I guess I could pause the game just to show you. Here's our map of Guarma. Completely separate from the map of Red Dead Redemption 2, right? And I guess we're over here. And the main part of Guarma is here that like you could glitch into. So as far as the game is concerned, the map of Guarma is actually, like, there's a loading zone to get into Guarma south of the map. So you have to glitch your way out of the main map, go all the way around, and there's all this glitched terrain, basically. And eventually, if you go, like, 15 minutes, you just ride your horse and go south, eventually you will glitch into Guarma. And you could come back at any point. However, I've not actually tested this myself, but... Well, we're getting into some shooting here. I should probably pay attention. Unfortunately, we only have the crappy handgun. Ooh, we still got some Deadeye, though. Is that it?
Everyone okay? Yeah.
So, as I was saying, there was a way to glitch back into Guarma. Unfortunately, it seems like Rockstar has updated the game, and the newest version, as of October 2019, they patched out the glitch that allows you to return. So I don't think there's any way to return back to Guarma as of right now. And Javier just got taken out. Damn. What's gonna happen to him? Do we ever see him again? Dude's exhausted. Dude has heat stroke. But luckily we meet some homies. And get some guns. So right now, if you want to play Guarma, you have to either get back here in the story, right? Just play Chapter 5. Or wait for the PC version of Red Dead Redemption 2 that was just officially announced. Oh yeah. There will be a mod that lets you go back to Guarma, I assure you. Among about 700 billion other mods that are going to be coming out for this game. That I will be covering on the channel because I love me some mods. But yeah, we got this sick rifle right now. We're taking out these dudes. Or if I could hit them, that would be great. Alternatively, you could, like, downgrade your game. Like, I don't think it's too hard to just, like, delete a new patch or whatever, but it's also a pain, especially if you're doing, like, Red Dead Online stuff.
Come on, follow me.
Just wait for the PC version. It'll be easy enough to revisit Guarma once again. And just explore this map. I mean, there's some cool stuff in here. There is some weird stuff
I have no idea.
that you don't really get a chance to explore
Something, I guess.
in any of these missions, but
Dutch Vanderland.
the detail on display here is just beautiful. I mean, they go above and beyond is an understatement. They craft this masterpiece,
We must be very careful.
and it's only used for such a small portion of the game. It's just,
So, who is this Fusar?
I knew this game was going to be good,
By nothing but power and greed.
but I didn't see this coming.
This is to work ourselves to death to make him rich.
Leon wants the people to stand up to Fusa, but most are too afraid.
And you?
I am not from here. I bring things in and off the islands behind Colonel
It
Fusa's
seemed we were going down such a logical path, and then this
Let's
detour happens, and you're just like, it's like a fever dream, right? It's funny because
Fusa's compound.
they all have heat stroke and stuff, and you're like tripping out. I was tripping out when we got to Guarma. I'm like, what's happening? Where are we?
From other islands.
Which I'm sure was the intent by Rockstar, to kind of trip up the player, right?
Now Fusa's
5 chapters in, they just throw you on this island, and it's like, figure it out.
Cinco Torres. My men and I use that as a hideout when we are here. Come on. I know somewhere you men can rest.
Can we trust you?
I don't see you have any choice. I am the only one who can arrange a boat for you. But
That's just like, I want a boat.
Help Leon with that group of escaped workers, and then come meet me.
But I think he's also realizing,
You help us get back our friend?
maybe some island, some tropical island somewhere else in the world
If your friend is
isn't
alive,
the best
they will have him at
course of
Crocus Papa.
action.
There is a cave hidden below the cliffs. It will lead you right there.
Thank you.
The workers are somewhere in the jungle. Hopefully we can get to them before Fusa does.
Of course.
Gentlemen,
Well,
goodbye.
if this is a tropical paradise, so far it ain't up to much.
I'll go scope the entrance to that cave. Arthur,
I need to get some rest.
well, you're right. We all need to relax. What a mess. I am so sorry, boys.
Get some sleep.
Poor Dutch.
Micah, guard this spot.
Sad boy.
Bill, do some more scouting. Carefully.
Look at that buck. But yeah, that's where we pick up. And basically, this is like our little makeshift camp on Guarma. We'll continue to get our bearings and explore this new location next time in Part 52.